Friday, September 25th, 2020. Werewolf activist imprisoned for owning illegal fury sedative. Yeah, probably good that Bella isn't messing with that kind of stuff then. But they must be pretty desperate. Orcish Workers Union in talks with government. Well, at least that's moving forward instead of backward. Rap group Street Orchestra questioned over their pro-eco-terrorism lyrics. Okay. Oh, hey, Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight? Bella's coming after his shift. Pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight? Something wrong? Nothing. It's just a bit strange that you say "our" when obviously there's only you here. Oh. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista in the coffee shop. I see. I kind of understand. That's something I use "we" a lot by accident instead of "I." I get it. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink? Do you have any blood? I mean, I have my blood, but it's not for sale, sir. Okay, ginger green tea. So, warm and bitter, so he's probably wanting a lot of ginger. Make it warm. I'm guessing? The whole doubling up on ingredients kind of throws me, because, like, in real life, I would not want, like, it makes it sound like we're doing a 2-to-1 ginger to green tea, which would be just ginger juice with a splash of green tea or matcha, and that doesn't sound right. Like, game rules. I gotta think in game rules. Watch little bars instead of... By the way, if you don't mind me asking, you said you're here for work. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? Hell no. I could never imagine myself doing something so... what's the word? Something is honorable. That's fair. Then are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal, in case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se, but not as honorable as working in a hospital. I have to guess, you travel a lot. You befriended a startup founder. So I assume either you have your own startup. Yeah, maybe he's like an angel investor. Or he's goes and scouts for... Okay, not anymore. Then what do you do? I have many career paths, but they got boring, so right now I'm a model. I didn't expect that, but you have the looks and the figure, so I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? There's ads for anti-aging skincare products. No way, vampire models. We are naturally good looking, with skin paler than an elf's, but we don't have the pointy ears. Which makes us basically a bunch of good looking— He's right. How better to advertise anti-aging products than with people who naturally don't age? Isn't that false advertising? Yeah, but yeah, advertising's just framing the truth. It's true. How long have you been modeling? Not very long. Not more than 30 years. Long time for me. But I get it. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act civilized if you can. Oh, come on, just try and make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular. Hence the attitude. I know, she's so entitled. Hey, you look very happy. Any special occasion? This is my default. Yeah, it is her default. I'd be honest. Yeah, she only has 2 states. Extreme excitement or super stressed. Stop putting me in a bad light. You put yourself in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? You were talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model, and he's been doing it for 30 years. Holy shit, 30 years of modeling? That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. That's a long time. Oh, usually I work until it's the grandchild. I guess that kind of makes sense. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay. But I'm stuck in need of a warm drink. Don't want coffee today. Taking it slow. Warm, sweet, without coffee. So without caffeine? Maybe? Maybe? Okay. That worked. So you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers, but I'm also working on my own novel right now. Sounds interesting. What are you writing? It's complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers about me stealing everyone's private information. If she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. So not fantasy or sci-fi? I'm still not sure. Probably a normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll set in a world where only humans exist. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyways. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without other races? You'd be surprised, Hyde. Differences in language, nationality, ideology, even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest difference will stand out. Perhaps it's diversity that can teach us to look past differences. The bottom line is, we'll always find a way to hate others. I assure you of that. That doesn't really sound all that funny. Hey, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyways. Painting the what-ifs. It's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out, and I'll fly back here to have it signed. Aw, thank you. He'll hunt you down, get 100 signed copies he'll keep of the first edition, and keep them over the next like 100, 200 years in case it becomes a classic, and slowly sell them off for increasing prices over time. That'd be what I'd do anyways. Easy money. Hi everyone. Oh hey, it's Lua. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. And Hyde, meet Lua. Hey. Are you by yourself? Yeah, I just finished a meeting and need an escape from my coworkers, so I decided to come here instead. Bailey coming? Oh, he's not. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Oh, that's a good line. Is everything okay? Does it look okay, Freya? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day. It's only been a few days. They need time to process, probably, and just make their decision. So I'm in the way. I just... like, I, at this point, you know, maybe another day or two, I think they should probably just break up. Because the fact that no matter how they feel, there is a point where you need to accept that no matter how much you want the people in your life to accept whatever, especially their families in this case, that they want what they want and they need to just do what they need to do. You know, if that's elope like humans, like they said earlier, then that's what they need to do. You know? But if they don't want it enough to do that, and they're not willing to fight it out, then they don't, you know, they shouldn't be making each other suffer, I guess. I think they should just elope, personally. They each their own. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Is there a problem? No, nothing, sorry. Green tea latte. Is it 2 tea? 1 milk? Is 1 milk? I don't know why. I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Drink feels really heartwarming. Only pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. I kinda just like the one line by itself. Just, I believe that drinks have the power. Period. End of sentence. Surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. By the way, about Bailey's. Has he visited this place again after our last meeting? Not that I know of. Oh. I should apologize for the commotion we caused. Please don't worry about that. Who's this Bailey's? Bailey's is, or was, I don't know, my boyfriend. We had a little fight. I mean, you guys didn't have a fight. Bailey's just pretty much said that he wasn't willing to do what he needed to do for you guys to have a long-term relationship or get married. Like, he just shut it down. That's what happened. About what? Is it okay for him to just ask her like that? You tell me. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner. Yeah, that doesn't make me the, like, the grand sultan of conversation here. Like, it's not my job to prevent people from talking. It's an old problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. The usual racial problems then. Show some manners, old man. What? I'm just following up on the questions you— Yeah, like, you started this, Freya, and now— like, you're the one you want to get everybody involved in talking at the table, and then you all of a sudden, wait, no, I made a mistake. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late, Freya. We are where we are. Alright, Bailey's and I have different views on the importance of family. My family's pretty close and are usually supportive, but when it comes to being an elf, they feel like I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, comes from a well-respected elven family and they can be cagey. I get it. But for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. Oh, so she's the one that his family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just— Okay, so you're the— Oh yeah, I remember. That was just the same as we have been for the last 10 years in secret. I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years was without familial approval, right? Well, yes. But I want our relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, he wants to— Yeah, exactly! Hi, thank you. Thank you for saying the things my character refuses to say. What's the problem? It's not that simple. His family will disown him? He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family? Yes. Problems? Exactly! Eventually you gotta do what you gotta do. Why do you have to care so much about what his or your family thinks? Just marry him and make your own family. Exactly. Thank you, Hyde. It looks like now we gotta— I'm just down here. That's a little higher. There we go. It's not that simple. I don't want to be held responsible if he regrets his decision one day. Well, that's on him. That's not on you. Abandoning one's family is not a solution. What if marrying me is a mistake and he regrets leaving his family? I can't take that kind of responsibility. Well, it wouldn't be your responsibility because it'd be his choice. I can't let him make that sacrifice. Right, don't talk right now. Did you ever think about the risks when you started dating him? Yes. No? Maybe a little. We didn't think it would get this far. Eh. From what I can see, you're the problem here. You're pretty greedy for wanting it all. Him, family approval? If you're asking for racial reconciliation, you might as well ask for world peace. Okay. Old man, stop talking. Lua, if I may ask. You want to marry Bailey's? I love him, of course I do. Even so, I can't let him leave his family for me if he's selfish. Because I can't do the same for him. I love my family so much, no matter how messy they are. So you're forcing your boyfriend to have the same life you have. That blood is thicker than water mentality. Yeah. Well, okay, so he's saying not every family is worth fighting for. Which I'm not gonna say that isn't true. Saying that isn't true would obviously be illogical. But you shouldn't force your values onto other people. And also, like, Bailey's wants to have a family with you. Like, he would be your family after that. Eventually, you have to move forward and have your own family unit. That's how it works. Some are, not his. Have you ever met Bailey's family? No, they always rejected the idea. Did he try to introduce you? He did. Can't have it all, lady. Exactly. This isn't a fairy tale. There's no fairy godmother that will suddenly appear and grant your wishes. This is how things go in real life. You have to take chances and make sacrifices. Exactly. You gotta do what you gotta do. And choose what's best for you. Pretty simple. I'm sorry, I have to leave. Yeah, we got kind of deep. I don't blame you. We're just a bunch of strangers. It's fair, Lua. I'm on Team Hyde though. Hyde, you may join the group with Georgie of the Chosen Ones. I'll allow it. I hate to be the girl who always runs away, but thanks for the advice. Take care on your way. I will. Bye. Yeah. I see. Looking straight at me. We're on the same wavelength here. You were super harsh. No, he wasn't. It's just speaking reality. You agree with me, don't you? Well, you didn't have to say it so harshly. What are you doing here by yourself, anyways? Trying to pick a fight with everyone? I mean, he wasn't picking a fight. You. Whatever, Freya. I'm waiting for a friend. And I bet that's him. Oh, there he is. Hello, Gala. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing, Freya? I'm fine. But your friend here's one. Hell, you started the trouble. What are you talking about? What'd you do this time, Hyde? Stated facts, exactly. Partially. To someone that needed it. But not the way you said it. Let me order my drink first. Yeah, that sounds good. And you can tell me what happened. What are you having this evening, sir? Do you remember my... Yeah, you mentioned it was like a tea with ginger and stuff. It's probably just honey for the last ingredient, because that's what goes with... Yeah, because that balances it. Or lemon. I guess it could be lemon? Oh wait, no. Tea and ginger, if we're doing like a... It's like a chai latte? Is that what we're... Let's try a... The ginger is a spice. I guess it goes on. Hey! It has his name in it. That's probably right. Might be it. You sure? Not 100%. But make a note of it in case of emergency. Oh, emergency barista services have come up with a whole new thing. I need to buy like an old ambulance car, and then I can have like a food truck set up inside the ambulance, and I can deliver emergency beverages. That'd be good. Okay, now I'm ready for the story. So tell me what happened. She's she's supposed to be a better storyteller. Doesn't mean it's true. We're gonna find out. Alright, so there's this girl. Oh wait, we don't get to find out. That's funny. And that's about it. I'm glad I don't have to read all that. Hide, oh hide, you know. What's wrong with what Hyde said? I think what Hyde said was fine. Oh, both of you are gonna judge me for being honest now? Yeah. Honesty is good and all, but, you know, try not to. He wasn't being a dick. He chose to talk about it. Rheya could have shut down the conversation. Freya shouldn't have necessarily brought it up. It's not really her business. Like, I'm on Team Hyde for this one, guys. Listen to her, Hyde. She's got a good point. But not you two. I'm a bit surprised, though. Usually you don't bother with this kind of thing. I've seen you actively avoid it. Same. You do know me. We've been friends for years. Yeah, of course. I don't know why I got involved in that discussion. I guess the vibe of this place is seeped into me. It's Freya. Freya ropes everybody in. She brings the chaos, and she thinks she's bringing conversation. I understand Hyde. It's also sucked me in a bit. It's not a special magic. We just have a green-haired girl who wants to take everyone's stories. Not exactly a good magic, judging from the reaction I received today. You may be right, but there are better ways to say what you have in mind. I mean, it was clear and concise. What you need sometimes. Anyways, I've gotta go. It's past midnight. I need to get some sleep. Sleep tight. See you guys. Where am I going? Am I gonna be here? Why are you staring at me like that? Nothing. What did you want to talk about when you told me to meet you here? I was just bored. And that's the surest way to make you come. Seriously? I thought the story from Freya was enough to fill your daily dose of interaction. Well, it was something indeed. You said something about being my friend for years, yes? Why? You ever wonder what we'd be like if we hadn't met? What do you mean? Forget it. It's late anyways. I need to go back. Huh? Alright, Freya, thanks for the evening. The pleasure was mine. Bye, Hyde. I don't think you really messed up at all. What was that? You know him better than I do. Care for another drink to end the day? Sure. I guess I just made him the try again.